Just wanted to share this beautiful sunrise with you guys. And, so every sunrise is a reminder that light always triumphs over the dark. So Lita's over here walking on the track. I injured my hamstrings of my right leg a few weeks ago, so I'm trying to let it heal. And that's another reason why I gained that 10 pounds. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I want to share with you an idea that I've really been mulling over for a while, I guess. And I first came to this idea when I was studying Zen Buddhism many years ago, and really learning about how the adepts of that time thought about materialism and stuff. And I know for a lot of us, yoga is about the physical body. Of course, there's always the opportunity to the yoga presents each time you come to the mat, it presents the possibility to realize something much deeper, which is non-materialism, like the idea that the most important things are actually non-physical, beyond the physical. So another time I was reading this book called The Red Lion. It was an amazing book describing the life of a certain master. And this person, I guess he was a kind of a member of the court of the King's Court in England, I guess, at the time. And so he had this huge mansion and stuff, because that was what was kind of expected of him when he had to entertain, dignitaries and stuff. So he had this huge mansion, and but within this mansion, though, was this little apartment or a little room, and in that room there was only a mat, and that was it. And that was actually the place he lived. The mansion, with all of its extravagances, with all of its lavishness, that was just for the external, just to put on the air that he was this great person at court or whatever, courtier, I guess. So that was only for pretense, right? His real nature, his real love was just for the simplicity. So I've been investigating the idea of minimalism, and minimalism is this amazing concept where you can thrive with less, and it's the exact opposite of trying to keep up with other people, with other people's expectation of whatever success looks like, etc. It's totally non-competitive, which is another thing that I love, because that's what yoga is. It's a non-competitive practice, of course. But I think that minimalism will get me even more quickly out of materialism, or out of the concern for this realm. And so I was thinking that I would just the next time I reincarnate, I would just reincarnate as a minimalist, which is kind of funny. But I actually have this opportunity to be that now, right? So this is kind of like, this is a process, and minimalism is kind of like at this point, I guess you would say it's almost like a little movement. So there are a lot of people talking about minimalism. You can see them on YouTube, and they're quite inspiring, actually. And it's pretty awesome, really, the way some of these, I guess a lot of times there's younger people who, I guess, seen the trap of materialism, right? And they aren't really going to necessarily go that route. Okay, so I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, so this is like day 5, right, of a structured minimalism exercise. So the minimalists, these two guys, they call themselves the minimalists. They have an amazing YouTube channel, and there's a movie on Netflix called The Minimalists that features them, and it's well worth watching. I thought it was really, really great. But so these guys, they came up with this game. They call it the minimalism game. And what you do is, this game lasts for 30 days, and you can kind of compete, so-called, with someone else, and you can say, all right, at the end of this 30 days, whoever lasts or succeeds in this exercise, you take them out for dinner or pizza or something like that, or whatever. So I mean, just a small reward. You might give them $5 or something. Whoever wins this little game. So the game is like this. So for the first day, you just get rid of one item. So the second day, you give up 2 items. And the third day, you give up 3 items. Okay? Just toss them out. Or donate them if they're still usable. So this is awesome. So by the end of of 30 days, of course, on the 30th day, you get rid of 30 items, right? So by the end of the 30th day, you will have gotten rid of about 500 items or something like that. So it's just a good way to have a little bit of fun, and it's not just about decluttering, but it's about reordering as well, reordering our what we think is important. And this time to me, it feels like a shift where we can be even more and more open to these ideas of changing something fundamental in our lives, right? And really paying attention to what is valuable, to what really brings us true joy. And sometimes you might find, I think a lot of people have discovered, it's pretty much a platitude at this point, that things don't bring happiness, right? Happiness brings happiness, or a sunset, or sunrise, or a loved one. So it's really about thinking about what really does matter, and getting rid of, if you will, some things that don't bring us joy. So just some thoughts I wanted to share with you guys. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, that you're able to get outside and do some activity. And I think I'll join Olita here on her last lap. All right, peace.